This has been a long grind, game after game, with no mercy given for you. And still, the whole world looks against you. The Washington Capitals down a game to none in this series, winning Game 2 in Vegas. Series tied 1-1. Then we headed back to our nation's capital on a Saturday night. Determined as it was, Ovechkin and the Capitals prevailed to win Game 3. Now we sit at a Game 4 in Washington tonight. Will Washington take a 3-1 series lead, or will Vegas tie the series? The Stanley Cup Final pregame show starts right now. Oh, 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 you are, Game, in case you missed them, games 2 and 3 were on NBCSN. This one back on NBC. Sorry that it says NBCSN on one of the pictures. Sorry, this one says NBCSN, but it's on NBC tonight. NBCSN coverage begins at 5 p.m. So Vegas, they have not been strong in the last two games since about a period into the first game. After that first intermission, it's been all Capitals in this series. Vegas has to get off to a strong start in Game 4 if they want any chance to win this game in this series. This is a critical game. Toughest game. This is the biggest game in Golden Knights history, kids. Probably the biggest game in Capitals history as well. Opportunity for them to take a 3-0 series lead, or 3-1 rather. Golden Knights trying to cut into the series lead and tie it. Tonight's telecast sponsored by Corridor Technology Solutions. Go to corridorts.com for more information. Well, what a Game 3 it was. I'm sorry I did not watch the whole Game 3, but certainly the part I did watch, Vegas could not sustain offensive pressure. And that's a key. You have to sustain offensive pressure if you want to win. Oh, well. Well, it's time to pick the game tonight. Vegas or Washington? Let's get to the picking of the game. Well, it's been a long series, but you know who I'm going with. Long and hard. Vegas. They're going to win here. Nobody's telling me Vegas is going to lose. This is a team that's been doubted all year. We doubt them to lose in Washington? Yes. Washington's a tough environment. But can the Capitals? Vegas saw Washington in Game 3. They will not be overthought again here in Game 4. This is going to be an amazing game tonight. Well, that game coverage begins 5 p.m. Central Time on NBCSN. Game time at 7 p.m. over on NBC. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Stanley Cup Playoffs pregame show. Vegas, Washington coverage begins 5 p.m. on NBCSN. Then it moves over to NBC at 7 p.m. Central Time. That is going to be 3 p.m. Pacific and 5 p.m. Pacific and Eastern Time. Game begins at 8 Eastern Time tonight on NBC. Thank you for watching. I'm Daryl.